Hey there, everybody, welcome back. Let's talk Manchester United. How's everybody doing today? Riley over here, all happy. It was his birthday on Monday? He's become 8 years old now, my little boy. And how's everyone else doing? I am ecstatic. I am so happy that the Premier League is back this weekend, especially Manchester United opening the weekend. I'm not a fan of international breaks. I like international football at the tournaments, but honestly, compared to the Premier League, I would be happier if you had the Premier League all the time. So I'm happy the international break is over, and finally we have Manchester United playing. The last time we played, we all know what happened. An absolute disaster. Something that none of us expected. Maybe some of them did. I did not expect that. A horrific defeat against Liverpool. A lot of pressure on Ten Hag. A lot of pressure on some of the players. Some of them went on to international duty and did really well. So that's a big positive. One person did not do that well, and we'll speak about it more a little bit, is Matthijs de Ligt. So in terms of this game, I'm happy that we are going to be facing Southampton, because after a poor last game against Liverpool, playing against Southampton is one of the better sides, I would say, in terms of getting your chances to win. So I'm happy about that. Southampton have had a disastrous start of the season, much worse than ours. Expected, but it has been disastrous. They have lost all 3 games, and I'm hoping that trend continues this Saturday. So in terms of the team, so who do I think is going to start? I think pretty much the whole team is going to start exactly the same as they did the last time. However, Ugarte is going to be in midfield, but that's the question. Will Casemiro start? Because one thing with Ten Hag, we know he is a computer sort of manager. He believes in the statistics, and he might not want to disrupt Ugarte, maybe not want to injure him. We did have a lot of injuries last time around. Maybe he's worried that if he injures him again, they'll blame him. They'll be like, you can't blame injuries all the time. So maybe because of that, he might start Casemiro. He might think that, okay, Casemiro had a bad game last time, but he can't be that awful all the time, and it's Southampton. But I really, really, really hope he doesn't start Casemiro and he puts in Ugarte. Ugarte did play the last 2 games, and a total of, I don't know, he played 90 the second game, and then I think around 70 minutes the first one. So he has played a lot of football these last 2 weeks, and that's pretty good. If he can play almost a full game, he did play a full game. If he can play a full game 2 nights ago, he can play a full game on Saturday. So I really, really, really hope he starts Ugarte. And when he starts Ugarte, I really hope that really changes the way we play. Everybody kept on criticizing his tactics. Everybody kept on criticizing Ten Hag, saying he doesn't know to coach. I find that hard to believe. If a person doesn't know to coach, they couldn't have had the run he's had with Ajax back in Amsterdam. I know it's still not the most difficult league, but he has done it well at Manchester United as well. People keep on forgetting his first season for some reason. It's like total amnesia when it comes to the first season, right? But he did have a good first season. And I don't think his tactics are that bad. I just think his tactics have to be implemented by players who are capable of doing that. Like, I couldn't implement his tactics. Maybe Riley could, but I definitely couldn't. I don't think most of you watching could. So if Casemiro is expected to pull off a certain amount of things in the game, basics at the top level, and if he doesn't do that, obviously everything's going to fall down, right? So imagine you're building a building, and instead of putting one metal beam in one place, you decide to put I don't know, like toothpicks over there. Let's see how that foundation holds up, right? So that the central defensive midfielder is the spine of the entire team. If that crumbles, the whole team crumbles, and that's what's been happening. And one thing what I realized recently is, for the last couple years, we've had good seasons when our CDM has had a good season. Think back when Nemanja Matic, like when Carrick was there, obviously it was pretty decent. But ever since then, when we had Nemanja Matic and he had a good season, we did well. He had a poor season, we did poorly. And then we had McFred, which was a disaster. And then we got Casemiro. He had an amazing season. We had an amazing season. He had a shit season last year. We had a shit season. And now he's had a shit start to the season. And we've had a shit start to the season. So if Ugarte, I really believe Ugarte plays well and does even a half decent job, we will beat Southampton. If he plays to the potential that we bought him to play at, you never know. We could be a really strong team contending for top 4. Maybe not the title, but that would be a dream, I know. But definitely for top 4. The last thing I want to talk was Marcus Rashford. He put those videos out about him training with those coaches on his own. A lot of mixed feelings in terms of mixed reviews from people out there. How do I feel about it? I don't mind. I'm happy he's training, so that's good. He's not partying somewhere, so that's good. He's training, so that's a really good thing. But the thing with Rashford is, I don't doubt his skills. I know he can do it. The problem is him doing it during a match in an actual game where it matters. That's the problem. When it comes down to pressure and when it comes down to being surrounded by fans and actually playing when it matters, that's when he crumbles. He used to make beautiful runs down. Like he would take on players, just cut through and go ahead and score. But that hasn't happened for more than a year now. It's been a long time, and the problem with him is his confidence. I'm happy he's doing this training, but I don't know what to expect. I don't need to see videos. I don't need to see tweets. Just be quiet, do your thing, go on the field and during the game, perform, score, assist, just do well, and we will cheer for you. Like we love Marcus Rashford. There might be some Man United fans who don't. I don't care about them, but the rest of us, we love Marcus Rashford, and we want him to do well. The reason why we criticize him is because we know how good he is. You don't score 30 goals in a Premier League season for nothing. So we know how good he is and how good he can be. But the problem is he hasn't shown it for a year, a little more than that. And the thing is, when you're in Manchester United, we can't have you be in that position week in and week out, hoping you find your form, hoping you get your confidence. And that's why I really, really, really hope that Garnacho and Ahmad start. Because if that happens, I think we will beat Southampton really, really easily, very comfortably. But if not, I think we'll still beat them, but it might be a struggle. And God forbid, if we don't win, and we drop points, and if we draw, you can imagine. And imagine if we lose. Can you imagine the shitstorm that's going to come Ten Hag's way? But if he loses against Southampton, even I'm going to start having doubts. So let's really, really hope that Ten Hag does well in terms of his tactics, in terms of his team, the team that he picks. And I really, really, really hope that this team this Saturday shows us what they really are, puts all that shit that's been happening for the last year and a half behind them, and just play football. Because if they do that, these players are amazing. They're very, very talented players. I'm sorry to the Southampton team, but they can't ever compare to the players that we have. And if they just play to their potential, it's gonna be a fun Saturday for us. I'll tell you that. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you like my videos. Please comment. I'd be more than happy to take feedback. Riley, say hi. Here. You want a treat? Take. Oh. Okay. Anyways, take care everybody. Bye.